the best performing stocks in the Kenyan stock market in terms of increasing the share price. Well, hello there, and apologies for the background noise. I've tried to time, but oh well, we must continue. As I was saying, well, hello there, and welcome to today's video. My name is Gertrude, and in this channel, we talk about all things money, how you can make your money work for you. That is investing, budgeting, saving, etc. And in today's video, I'll be sharing the top 10 gaining companies in the Kenyan stock market and the bottom 7, that is 7 companies that have lost. Yeah. But before we get to the losers, in this first 10 section, we have companies that have increased their share price by 200%, 100%, and our top gainer, I bet by now you can guess, has a gain of over 500%. And I'll mention the company, the current share price as at the time I was compiling this list, and the drill. If you had invested 100,000 at the beginning of the year, how much would your portfolio be valued at the moment? If that sounds like something you are interested in, well, keep watching and hit that like and subscribe button, because that motivates me to keep creating such informative videos. So without further ado, let's get to our top 10 gaining stocks in the Kenyan stock market. Let's start with our bottom 10. That is, number 10 on our list today is none other than Uchumi. Uchumi has a gain of 123.53%. At the time I was compiling this list, Uchumi was trading at 0.38 shillings per share. Once again, I apologize for the background noise. Now, if you had invested 100,000 at the beginning of the year in Uchumi, right now your portfolio could be valued at 233,530. Yes, from 100,000 to 200,000 in capital appreciation. Right now, number 9 on our list today is none other than HF Group, that is Housing Finance, which is at the moment trading at 10.95 shillings per share. Now, HF has increased its share price by 142.79%. Yes, since the year began, HF has had an increase of over 140%. Now, if you had invested 100,000 in HF at the beginning of the year, at the time I was compiling this list, your portfolio would be valued at 242 shillings, 242,790 shillings. There we have it, our bottom 2. That is Uchumi with a gain of 123% and HF with a gain of 142%. Now, number 8 on our list today is none other than Kenya Re. Now, Kenya Re at the moment is trading at 3.13 shillings, and it has a gain of 144.53%. Yes, over 140%. Now, if you had invested 100,000 in Kenya Re at the beginning of the year, right now that amount would be valued at 244,530 shillings, from 100,000 to 244,000. Now, number 7 on our list today is none other than Car and General, and this company was not on our list last month, but this month it has made it. Yeah! So Car and General at the moment is trading at 56.25 shillings per share, and it has a gain of 147.25%. That is Car and General with a gain of over 147% since the year began. Now, if you had invested 100,000 in this company at the beginning of the year, right now the value of your portfolio would be at 247,250, from 100,000 to 247,000. Now, number 6 on our list today is none other than Olympia. Now, Olympia is at the moment trading at 7.78 shillings per share. Now, Olympia has a gain of 177.86%. That means if you had invested 100,000 at the beginning of the year in Olympia, that amount would now be valued at 277,860 shillings. Yeah, you would have made a solid 177,000 on top of your initial investment. Now, a reminder, always do your own research first before you invest in anything, and past performance does not indicate future returns. So be aware of that, and remember that investing in stocks is a high risk activity. So have that in mind when you are investing in anything, right? Okay. Now, as we were saying, Olympia has a gain of 177%, and you would have made your solid 177,000 Kenyan shillings. Now that we are done with our bottom 5, that is Olympia 177.86, Car and General with 147.25%, Kenya Re with 144.53%, HF with 142.79%, and Uchumi with 123.53%. Let me know. Can you guess our top 5? Let me know in the comment section below. I'm waiting. Which companies do you think will make our top 5? Yeah. Write it down in the comment section below. Now, this is a reminder, if you are getting value from this video, please hit that like and subscribe button and share this video with someone who will benefit from it as well. Once again, I apologize for the background noise. Yeah, the kids are at home, so we have to continue with our work. So bear with me. So our top 5 gaining stocks in the Kenyan stock market, and I'll start with number 1. Now, number 1 has a gain of over 500%. Yeah. And if you watched the previous video, I bet you have an idea of which company this is. Yeah, I bet you do. So this company is none other than Samir. Now, Samir is at the moment trading at 14.95 shillings per share. As at the last video, it was trading at 15.05. However, it is still the best gaining stock of 2025 in the Kenyan stock market, with a gain of 515.23%. That means if you had invested 100,000 in Samir at the beginning of the year, right now, the value of that amount would be 615,230 shillings, from 100,000 to 600,000. Wow. Yeah. So number 2 on our list today, which was number 6 in our video last month, is none other than the Nairobi Securities Exchange, that is the NSE. Now the NSE is at the moment trading at 19.40 shillings, but by the time you are watching this video, it will probably have surpassed the 20 shilling mark, or not. So the NSE, as at the time I was compiling this list, was trading at 19.40 shillings per share, and the year to date gain, that is since the year began, the NSE has gained 223.33%. Yeah, meaning that if you had invested 100,000 in the NSE at the beginning of the year on 5th November, the value of your holdings would be 200, not 200, would be 323,330, from 100,000 to 323,000. That's the power of letting your money work for you. Now, the next company on our list, that is number 3, is none other than Home Africa. Now, Home Africa is at the moment trading at 1.16 shillings per share, and the year to date gain is 213.51%, meaning that if you had invested 100,000 in Home Africa at the beginning of the year, right now the value of your holdings would be 313,510, from 100,000 to 313,000. Now, number 4 on our list today is the first energy stock in the Kenyan stock market. Can you guess which energy stock this is? A minute? Yeah. So number 4 on our list is none other than Kenya Power, that is KPLC, which is at the moment trading at 14 shillings per share. It has a gain of 191.06%. That is, if you had invested 100,000 at the beginning of the year in KPLC, you would at the moment be having 291,060 shillings. Yeah. Woo. Now, number 5 on our list today. Sorry about that. Now, number 5 on our list today is none other than, I bet you can guess it, Kenyan. Yes, Kenyan is at the moment trading at 10.50 shillings per share. Now, Kenyan has a gain of 188.46%, meaning that if you had invested 100,000 in Kenyan at the beginning of the year, right now the value of your holdings would be 288,460 shillings. Your solid 188,000 made from your 100,000. That is the power of letting your money work for you. Now, we are going to be heading headed to our top losers. But before that, I'd like to remind you that in 2026, we are going to be having our 10K shares challenge. Yes, that means in 2026, we'll be challenging ourselves to own at least 10,000 shares of our favorite listed companies on the Kenyan stock market. So if you're interested in joining this challenge, use the link in the description box below or in the pinned comment section. Let me know your thoughts. Are you excited about this challenge? Because I am. I can't wait to see all of us own our 10,000 plus shares of our listed companies, because at the end of the day, we should be investing in our own market so that we can promote its growth and also make money by becoming owners, right? Okay, now we head to our top losers. Yeah, we head to our top 7 losers. And I'll be explaining why 2 of these companies have joined the top losers list. Yeah, and because last month they were not, we only had 5 losers in the Kenyan stock market. But for this, by the time I was compiling this list, we have 7. Yeah, our top 7 losing stocks in the Kenyan stock market. This year has been quite a good year for investors in the Kenyan stock market, because most companies have a positive gain since the year began, but we still have a few, that is the minority of less than 10 companies that are on the downward trend, and 2 of those I'll share with you why this is happening. So number 1 on our top losing stocks, let's start with number 7, right? Yeah, number 7, we have Nation, which is at the moment trading at 13.05 shillings and has a loss of 9.38%. Now, number 6 on our list, number 6 and 5, I'll explain why these 2 companies have joined the list this month. Number 6 is Captura, which is at the moment trading at 226 shillings per share. This is as at 5th November 2025. Now, Captura has a loss of 3.83 shillings. And number 5 is Williamson Tea, which is at the moment trading at 185.25 shillings per share. And it has a loss of 18.21%. So for Williamson Tea and Captura, this drop comes after the 1:1 bonus share issue, which led to the 2 companies having additional number of shares in the Kenyan stock market. So let's see that amount for Williamson Tea. I believe it is around 17 million. Yes, 17,512,640 extra shares from the bonus issue. And for Captura has an additional 7,824,000 shares. So you can see this was expected for anyone who has read about bonus issues and how stocks perform after a bonus issue. If you'd like me to go deeper into this, kindly let me know in the comment section below. I don't want to complicate this video if it's not needed, so let me know in the comment section below. There we have it, our bottom 3 losers. Nation with a drop of 9.38%, Kapchorwa with a drop of 3.83%, and Williamson Tea with a drop of 18.21%. Now, number 4, we have Africa Mega Corp, that is AMA. See? Which is at the moment trading at 59.75 shillings per share. Now, AMAC has a change of a drop of 14.64%. I believe they're supposed to have switched with Williamson Tea, but you get the list. Number 3 is Nation Business, not Nation. Number 3 is Nairobi Business Venture with a drop of 22.89%. So NBV is at the moment trading at 1.55 shillings per share. Now we are on to our top 2 losers, which are number 2, we have Kenya Airways with a drop of 34.53%. Now Kenya Airways is at the moment trading at 3.83 shillings per share. And number 1, we have none other than Umeme. Now Umeme is at the moment trading at 7.72 shillings per share. A few months ago, it was trading above 23 shillings per share, but right now it is trading at 7.72 shillings per share. That is a change of 53.91% since the year began. Now, if you watched the previous video, you know why Umeme is trading at so low. Yeah, so go watch that after you've watched this video. Now there we have it, our top 7 losers in the Kenyan stock market. Meme with a drop of 53.91%, Kenya Airways with a drop of 34.53%, NBV with a drop of 22.89%, Williamson Tea with a drop of 18.21%, and the next company, Africa Mega Corp, with a drop of 14.64%. Number 6, Kapchorwa with a drop of, no, not Kapchorwa, Nation with a drop of 9.38%. And finally, Kapchorwa Tea with a drop of 3.83%. That's it for this week's video. Yeah, that's it for this week's video. I'll see you in the next one, and remember to join the 10k shares challenge, which will be starting in January, but the wait list is already out. So join the wait list in the pinned comment section or in the description box below, and leave your questions and your thoughts in the comment section below. That's it for this week's video. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for being here. Bye bye now. Oh, and remember to subscribe if you found value in this video. Like, subscribe, you know the drill. Bye bye now.